Hello and welcome back to Start Living Sustainable. If you've ever felt stuck like I have, wondering why, despite all my best efforts in a particular area of life, nothing seems to change. Today, I want to unpack the top 4 reasons we resist change and show you how liberating it can be to finally break through the mental barriers that's stopping us from doing a lot of things that we say we want to do. It all starts with our thoughts. Learning how to break free from our old habits and ways of thinking and embracing a new perspective can help you open doors to a healthier lifestyle. And I know you want to be in charge of your health. You want to be confident about the decisions that you make in your life and committed to safeguarding your home. Is it time to shift from being passively affected by our living space to actively shaping it? Stay tuned. Let's unpack how to get there. Hi friends, welcome to Start Living Sustainable. I'm your host, Cynthia Harvey Brown. In this podcast, I'm going to help you discover sustainable ways to improve your overall health and well-being in your home. And I'm going to show you how to do this without spending a lot of time or money, all in partnership with God. Yes, if you're ready to show yourself some love, experience a new level of wellness, build faith, and align your values with God's vision for your life, then you're in the right place. Pour out the diet soda and we should talk about those yoga pants. Let's have some serious fun in today's episode. Would you agree that the essential foundations of any significant life-altering change demands a mindset shift? I want you to imagine transforming your home into a sanctuary that not only shelters, but nourishes. What would it look like if you could let go of the fear, doubt, and worrying holding you back, and you can step into a healthier, more sustainable lifestyle right now, starting today? If you are ready to take that step, why not begin with a home detox audit to help guide you in that transformation with the support to see you through your wellness journey? Click the link below and let's begin this journey together. You can also email me directly at support@startlivingsustainable.com. Our homes are filled with unseen toxins that can actually drain our energy and impact our health. But our resistance to changing these conditions, the low energy, the stress, the nagging health issues, all starts in our mind. And once you get past that block, everything else falls into place. So why wait to turn your life around? It's easy to overlook how your living environment impacts your health. But when your home starts to undermine your well-being, it's critical to take some action and to take notice. Don't let hidden hazards dictate how you feel. You know, there was a time when I felt utterly overwhelmed. I remember standing in the middle of my apartment years ago, taking a mental inventory of what I had accumulated. And it was a lot of stuff. And as I looked around, every room, each corner was filled with remnants of a lifestyle deeply rooted in convenience. First of all, there were things I no longer needed or things that I wish I'd never purchased. But mostly, I started questioning whether or not these things that surrounded me contributed to my well-being. It became apparent to me that I had to be more intentional about creating a healthier home environment. It wasn't just going to happen. As I looked around the walls, they just seemed to echo my worries about changing. How am I going to change? That just seemed to be a really daunting task that I looked at that was challenging every old mindset that had me stuck. It had me stuck in a season of my life from the past. I just felt overwhelmed with anxiety. I faced not only the practical challenges of transforming my living space, but also the internal struggle of questioning whether my small efforts would even amount to a meaningful change. I wanted to be open to growth and vitality in this new season of my life. I was reminded of Romans 12:2, where it lets us know that transformation comes from renewing our mind. Why do we tend to overlook or underestimate the impact of our individual actions, dismissing them as too insignificant? As we begin to share our journeys and our struggles and our breakthroughs, we realize that even the smallest consistent changes contribute profoundly to our personal and collective journeys. We're in this together, and as we learn and grow together, these personal efforts become integral to our journey towards a healthier lifestyle, not only transforming our own lives, but also inspiring those around us. That was something that really motivated me. You see, the number one hurdle we all face before deciding to make any changes or improvements in our lives, including detoxing our homes and committing to a sustainable lifestyle that we know is healthier for us, the number one hurdle that we have to overcome is the initial resistance to change. This resistance can manifest in various ways. They are the comfort with your current habits. 2, perceived costs or accessibility, especially as it relates to home detox. And 3, lack of information. And the 4th is time and effort. Overcoming these resistance involved a combination of education, gradual implementation, and finding personal motivation. So here are a few strategies that I think will help you dealing with and overcoming the initial resistance to change. The first one is the comfort in current habits that we have. They're deeply rooted. And if you think about making the change, once you make up your mind, the thing to remember is to start small. Begin with easy swaps or easy changes and simple things that you can do to gradually build your confidence. And you will see the benefits from these small changes. You see, people often find comfort in the familiar. Even if it's not the healthiest option, they're just comfortable and they can get stuck there. So changing long-standing habits, even like quitting smoking or switching from conventional cleaning products to natural ones, it can be daunting when you think of the big picture. Break it down to smaller sizes. You want to move from overwhelmed to organized and just simplify the process into smaller, manageable steps. The second resistance to change in terms of creating a healthier lifestyle, I find, is perceived costs and accessibility. The secret here and the strategy to renew your mind to is to focus on tangible benefits. There are actual benefits, and if you concentrate on the immediate benefits of fewer toxins, less stress, reduced toxins, improved sleep, air quality, and more energy. So fewer chemicals in your home, improved overall health, which can help justify the effort and the cost of adopting a low tox way of living. See, it's a perceived value in your health. There's a common perception that eco-friendly products are more expensive and less accessible than conventional options. They can be, but there are workarounds, and the upfront costs of sustainable goods like high-quality air purifiers or organic materials can be higher. Although many of these changes will lead to long-term savings and better health. So the idea here is to move from doubt to determination, building the confidence in the benefits of transitioning to a detox home. The third resistance to change is lack of information. That can be a reason or even an excuse not to make any changes. For that, I would say many people hesitate because they aren't sure where to start or fear that they might do it wrong. There's a lot of misinformation about what truly constitutes a green or clean product, which can lead to skepticism and inaction. The lack of information can prevent you from moving forward. It's about educating yourself and others, learning about the positive impacts of a home detox and a sustainable lifestyle can be incredibly motivating and rewarding. Knowing that you're learning and making small moves to protect your health and your families is very empowering. So it's important to move from being a skeptic to being a supporter and embracing clean living and sustainable practices. This is a great resource for you to get information so that you can make educated decisions and choices in your life. The fourth reason that I've heard over and over again, and it turns out people will resist making a change for the better in their life, is because they think they don't have time and it'll take too much effort. Now, you may have thought that yourself, but the thought of needing to research products and find new shopping venues and learn new ways of doing daily tasks can seem overwhelming. But again, this is a great resource. There's no need to worry about the time it will take to make these changes or whether the efforts will be worth the benefits, because let me tell you, they will be, and you can make the changes when you're ready. The key here is to take small steps, starting right where you are. We're all on a journey to stay well, and everybody's journey is going to look different, but all of our journeys start with that first step. So listen, if you're listening to this podcast, I want you to know that it has a dual mission in mind. And that is to get women talking about their health and to give you the tools to become healthier. Lastly, it's about seeking community support, engaging with others online and offline who are also making these changes and looking for ways to improve their health and overall well-being. And that can be encouraging. You can share valuable tips, hold each other accountable, and yes, the support will be there. So find ways to build momentum, because that will help you stay motivated and focus on the long game. And that's what this is about. It's a lifestyle change with benefits that will pay off not only now, but later in your life. So look at the long game. The key to implementing these strategies in your life is to ask yourself the honest question: do I agree with myself that I can change my mind and confront the fears, the worries, and the doubt, and to step forward in faith and do it anyway? I want you to see yourself stepping into a healthier, more sustainable life today, free from the grips of fear, worry, and doubt. By confronting these challenges head on, the path to a toxic-free and rewarding home becomes clear and achievable. Don't let the invisible toxins hiding in plain sight in your home deter you. Each one can be tackled individually, making the transition not only manageable, but empowering. As we wrap up today's episode, I want you to remember these three main takeaways. First, embracing a mindset shift is critical to overcoming resistance and making any lasting changes. Second, detoxing your home starts with identifying and eliminating unseen toxins that affect your health and energy. That's golden and worth the price of admission. And third, consistent, small steps lead to significant transformations in both your home environment and your well-being. So as you ponder what I've shared with you today and you move forward in your own wellness journey to a cleaner, healthier life for you and your family, I want you to picture this. You swing open your front door and you're greeted with a burst of fresh air, and you walk into your home and it sparkles, not just on the surface, but deep, deep down into its soul. Everything around you supports your health and amplifies your well-being. It's not just clean, it's a sanctuary of wellness. I want you to discover how simple a shift in your mindset is where it all begins. That determination will transform your living space from toxic to tonic. And I'm here to help you decide to make that change and to celebrate the huge wins waiting for you on the other side of taking action. Are you ready for this? Let's begin. The link is below. Go ahead and book your session with me and let's get started together. You can also email me directly at support@startlivingsustainable.com. Again, that is support@startlivingsustainable.com. Thank you so much for hanging out with me today. I invite you to subscribe to our podcast, Start Living Sustainable. Leave us a review. It really does help us reach other women just like you who are ready to change their mind and make those steps that are necessary to boost their health and well-being in their homes. Keep growing and glowing, and I'll see you next week. Thank you for joining me here today at Start Living Sustainable. Please take a moment and head over to Apple Podcasts and leave me a review. That really lights me up. If you were encouraged or blessed in any way, show your love and share the episode link with someone that you know that may benefit. Thank you so much, and until next time, God bless you, sis.